And we are live. Hi, welcome everyone to another Instagram live session with Supliful team. I see that some of you have joined this week. It's a bit less than we had last week, but I'm super excited about today's conversation with our customer support manager, Katie, and we'll be able to ask her a lot of as well as challenging questions, as well as find out a bit more about herself. And she's been with Supliful with for almost now 3 years, so almost from the beginning as we launched it. And yeah, so I'll let her join this live stream, and I'm super excited to have her on this today's session. So Katie, hi.
Hi, Martin. How are you?
I'm
Hi,
good.
everyone.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Little bit stressed, but I'm trying
It's
to be
good.
calm.
It's good. I'm always, Katie, stressed with these live sessions. So if you have a bit of stress, it's a positive sign because it means you are
Excited.
focused and ready to, kick ass today. So that's great.
Sure.
All right. So the purpose, of course, today is to just go through a couple of questions that will come in through the live stream, through the chats. Let me open up. Okay, we have people also joining on YouTube. Some of them are asking, "How are you?" Already. So how are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking, guys.
Okay, and so we're just gonna go through like a bit of a intro about yourself, your role at Supliful. We're gonna talk, and I'm gonna ask you questions about in general. Where do you see the future and vision, especially in terms of customer success and customer support is going? How you are able to manage your role with your personal life, and as usually, we're going to end with some fire questions, so that you're going to just need to answer with one word or yes and no. How's that
Looking
sound?
forward, looking forward to it. Yeah.
Okay, nice, nice. Before we dive into questions, I'm just checking if there's something coming in from the chats. Hello, everyone. Um, I think that's already a good question for you, Katie. What address I add on the label if I don't have a business address?
Right. So there are a few options. You can either register your own address while you're doing this. If you don't have your address at this moment, you can use our warehouse address, or you can basically do the online office. There is a service currently, it's very popular. It's really easy to register, yes.
So basically, Google Online Office in the US and
Yeah,
you get your address set up in no time.
it's actually really fast. Yeah.
Okay, okay, nice. So, Katie, can you tell us a bit more about your background and what led you to join the Supliful team, and how have you evolved over the years?
Right. So I've been in customer care field for more than 9 years already. It feels like a fate to me. Before that, I actually did a lot of different kind of jobs. I used to work in the cinema as an usher. I've been the manager there. Then I changed my career like 180, and I moved to China. And I worked as an English teacher in the kindergarten there. It was fun. But yeah, then somehow fate brought me to the customer care, and I've been there since. So, in regards to Supliful, I think there was a point of my life when I started to think about my health more. Like with the age comes great responsibility of your body. So I will start thinking, like, oh, what can I do to improve my health, my well-being, without actually going to the doctors and getting prescribed all different kind of medications. And during this time, I also visited Latvia, and I met a really good friend of mine there, Alina. As you might know her, she's our product manager. And she actually told me that, hey, you know what? I started working with a really great Latvian startup. which and they doing like this amazing new thing. They're offering the drop shipping of supplements, and I got hooked up right away. I remember still the same evening I went home and I started like researching the website, and I'm like checking all the products that you were being offering at that point. And I got so excited, and I told Alina, you know what, like if you have an opening, just let me know, because I really want to do the same thing. And who knows, like after a few months I actually got a spot, so I've been here since then.
Yeah. I remember a bit something. I was asking, like, after a couple of days, I think after you joined, like, how's Katie doing with everything? And Ali was like, yeah, she knows everything already. She's on her own, basically. So
Right.
fast onboarding. Um, what were the main factors that attracted you to join the team?
Right. So first of all, I really love the idea of drop shipping, because I know there have been so many people that have potential of opening their own businesses, but opening and starting your own business requires a lot of funds as well, and not a lot of people with the great ideas and great maybe background and following base. They just can't start anything. And for me, just the idea of doing this without any cost. It was just mind blowing. I was like, this cannot be happening. And I still remember we received a lot of emails like, is this true? I don't have to pay anything. It was like, yes, you only have to pay when you receive the order from your store. So you get the money and we just take a part of it. So for me it was amazing. And obviously I paid attention to the products, the quality of the products, because I searched for the products and for the ingredients, and I saw that it was actually a great quality. You didn't just offer any products from the market. You actually did your research and offered a really great quality.
Yeah, that's definitely something we still try to keep the bar high in terms of what type of products we add to the catalog, because we know that there's a lot of stigma around supplements, especially. Although we have already skincare, beverages, and pet care products, but yeah, I think it's something that we definitely need to make sure that all of us in the team are keep staying accountable. In case someone slips, then we can get back that person on track to make sure that the products are top notch.
Right.
Can you share with the people that have joined the stream kind of how your day looks like and what is your current role at the company, and yeah, what I guess is the most challenging maybe of your day to day work.
Well, every day is challenging, obviously, but in a fun way. I do have a big team now, 5 agents. I remember still I was the only one, and Alina, and there was me. And now we have every day like from 100 to 200 emails, and we try to keep our inbox clean and answer all online chats and emails as soon as possible within a few minutes, up to 2 hours. So obviously we do have some situations where we have issues with maybe out of stock situation, and then we receive a lot of backlash for that. Maybe some technical issues, but honestly, every day we just love helping people and answering their questions as fast as possible and dealing with their issues as well.
What do you suggest would be the best approach for someone that has, I don't know, keep sending emails, trying the chat, but somehow we don't get their message? What would be their next best option? How to reach us to make sure
Right.
that they get
Yeah,
heard?
I've heard about such things, situations, and honestly, if you haven't received a reply from the customer care for longer than 24 hours, please check your spam folder, because usually all our replies going there. If you don't see any reply there, please check your blocked list, because you might have accidentally blocked us. We send a lot of emails with updates from the Supliful, and sometimes you can accidentally mark us as spam, which means your inbox will block every email from us as well. In this case, you can always DM us in Instagram, and your information will be sent to us as well. We don't really use WhatsApp for support, but you can always leave a reply to any of our announcements, and our customer care will get back to you as well.
Okay, nice. So there's plenty of other options that you guys all can choose in case if we are not getting back to you. So step one is check internally, spam, and make sure that you're not blocked. If everything is fine, then of course reach out on socials and the other channels that Katie just mentioned. So we are not just to emphasize that we always strive to answer all the messages that we receive.
Right.
And if you haven't received an answer, then most likely there is some sort of a technical glitch, or we might even not receive your request. Could that also be
Yes, this is also a possibility when your Gmail or inbox blocking your outgoing emails, so they will not reach us as well. So please check your settings first.
Um, share maybe a bit more how. I mean, you said you started as an agent, but now you're running a team of 5 agents. How has that kind of changed your day-to-day life, your work in general, of kind of going
Right.
in these progressive steps?
Right. Well, growing a team is always a great thing. You know, more people there to help is better, but also I have to pay a lot of attention to all the small details that is going on within the team, also within the company. So there are a lot of things that have to be checked every day in order for us not to miss a thing. Any update, any single, product, there's a little typo, everything can really affect our work. And especially our agents, they work 3 different shifts, which means we cover 24 hours during the business days. So it means they working in the different time zones as well. And for me personally, it's a little bit difficult sometimes to keep them, in the loop. So they will be like in the same loop and having the same information at the same time and having conversation within the team as well.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think takes a lot of time just to make sure that all the information is gathered. You know everything in case there's
Everyone knows
a
everything.
challenging question coming in. You have the answer ready for it. So
Yes.
definitely a big part of your day to day. Um, What? When maybe you can, yeah, share a particular case when you felt that this has been the most sort of challenging situation that you need to face. Of course, out of stocks, this is
Stop. Yeah,
confidential, but
has
maybe
been saying.
maybe something more specific.
It's difficult to remember. Don't do this to me. This is to me. I trying to say like everything is great. Wink, wink.
Well,
But yeah.
overall, is everything is
Oh,
great.
everything, like, yes, everything is great, but sometimes, I do feel like we do have different teams, obviously, within the company, and sometimes the other teams working on their own project, and they might not notify us on time. And this has been difficult because sometimes, maybe once it was happened once, honestly, that we received information that something was happening from the customers, but not from the team. But this has been kind of like I already informed other involved teams, so this never happened again. So
Okay.
thankfully, yeah.
That's good to hear. So we are also improving internal communication step by step. So we're fixing things. All right, let's check some of the questions that we have here on chat. All right, so if you can products. So we have a question from YouTube. Could you clarify if Supliful manufactures all products in house or work with external manufacturers? If the latter, how do you manage and coordinate with them?
Oh, good question. Actually, no, we don't have in-house manufacturers. We're working with the suppliers from all over the countries, not only the US, but also Europe and Australia. And we are receiving from some of them, we are receiving the stock to our warehouse, which we have to actually buy and keep at our place. And then when we receive the orders, we put the labels on and we ship it out. And we also working with the production partners, which we don't have to buy any stock from. They actually are connected to our internal system. And when we receive orders, they also receive it in their computer. So they will prepare the order and ship it out from their location.
Excellent answer, Katie. You have a good grasp of what we're doing. That's of course what you need to have. So we have also another comment on Instagram here. So Mihi is saying that he loves Supliful, first of all, and he's wondering if we can do custom packaging, bottles, better labeling, etc. Um, yeah, and also if we are doing like formulations where they can create different
Right.
variations and different formulas of their products.
Right. This is not something we offer to everyone, but we do offer such thing as a custom formulation and custom packaging. But user has to have like a proven sales record, as well as willing to actually leave some money. Like I think like at this point it's like 10K euros to actually have pre-buy the stock, so we can actually pre-buy it and prepare it. But yeah, everything is possible.
Yeah, and what this specific brand builder on Instagram also is referring is the fact that we eventually want to enable this on Supliful platform where you can fully customize your own unique product, pick ingredients, pick packaging, pick the type of the product with close to no minimum order quantity or no upfront cost. But of course, this is something for the future and in the development. But okay, let's dive back to you. I still have some more challenging questions for you, Katie. So brace yourself. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's all fun. What are the things that you are doing within the customer support team to maintain a strong culture, to make sure that kind of you're aligned with the overall virtues and values we have at Supliful? What kind of maybe within your team, what kind of things you try to foster, especially as most of you are remote, actually.
Yes, all of them,
Yes,
almost all of
all of
them.
them,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, well, since all the agents are kind of far away from me and located in the different countries, it's not easy just to come to office and talk it out. But I'm honestly almost available, always like 24/7 available in Slack. So in case my agents have any questions, they can DM me right away, and if I'm there, I will answer right away. But I also introduce one-on-one calls with every agent where we have time to discuss their challenges and maybe some great feedback from customers as well, what we can implement to improve our service or improve our internal relationship whatsoever, in case we need like in case we have some issues within the team, which thankfully never happened before. We will, I guess, like make a team meeting. We had only one team meeting before, but I think that helped. And also very helpful from my side that I'm sharing and double sharing all the information that comes from other teams, like all the updates to our personal Slack channel as well.
Okay, that is good to hear. Have you ever had some team like maybe like a team building event within your own small team that is just remote and you figure out to do something?
I don't know, like at this point, not yet. I'm still debating what should I do if all the workers are remote.
Well, yeah, maybe people on the in the chat have some great ideas on how to engage.
Yes, will share with us. Yeah, what
Share with
we do.
us, and then we can implement that in our team. But okay, let let's talk a bit about the future and about the next steps. What are maybe some of the exciting, more promising initiatives that you are looking into or maybe working towards to ensure that the customer support experience is even better than it currently is?
Is it possible? I mean, we're already at our top. We're doing such a great job. But yeah, I do feel like we can improve on how fast we're answering. And this actually helps a lot that a lot of users start subscribing to the starter plan, which means they can use the online chat widget so we can reply as fast as possible to whatever they have in mind. And yeah, in the future, how can we improve things? I mean, like most of you maybe do not know, but we do offer branded customer support, and this is something I really try to push on people. If you are subscribed to our creator plan channel, we can actually offer you a branded customer support where we answer to emails and maybe messages to your end customers instead of you. So it means you as a user don't have to do anything, and we will directly talk to your end customers and deal with all the issues ourselves.
Yeah, branded customer support is definitely a good service for a bit more already scaled brands that have built on top of Supliful, but it definitely reduces your like day-to-day activities for the business. I remember that when we built our previous print-on-demand business, I was doing the customer support as well. And then, at peak times, it was like responding to close to 200 emails per day single-handedly.
Yeah, nice.
But yeah, I would have loved to have that branded customer support feature definitely at that time. Um, I think where we can definitely excel still in customer support is enabling phone support, live phone support. I know it's a challenging one, but we have companies like that we're working with, Gusto, which is a payroll service, and also, for example, the financial services company Brex. So they all of them have some kind of a phone support
Mhm.
customer phone, yeah, like live support. And I think that's something that we definitely should strive for in the future to implement. It would be a great addition for people to really be able to reach us. How do you feel about that direction?
I have different feelings about this. Honestly, I do believe this is a great opportunity for us to improve our customer support, but we have to grow our team for sure in order to be able to offer such service. So I am also looking forwards to that.
Okay. Um, Okay, then of course you mentioned you we try to have 24/7 support. You're also all the time in the internal Slack, making sure that all the team is informed. Um, how do you manage that with your own personal life, and then what activities do you do to make sure you recharge and then are able
Mhm.
to go at it again?
Right. Well, as a mom, I'm staying mostly at home, like with my child. So I'm always next to my laptop. And if I'm not busy at this moment, I can always reply to the message. But in order to recharge, me and my family, we love to travel during the weekends. So usually I just hop on the car and just drive around Poland. Hey, FYI, I live in Poland, yes, at this moment. And we also love to like fly away for a few days, like maybe 3 to 4 days. So this is something I really really love to do. I also go to the gym 3 to 4 times a week. It's actually helps me to reduce the stress from everyday life.
Yes. Physical exercise, I think, is one of the cornerstones of making sure you are mentally stable and try to stay productive and endure a
Yeah.
lot of maybe challenging stretches. But okay, before we kick off with some fire questions, because we have just a couple of minutes left. It's almost half an hour just flew by, huh? Um,
Fast.
yes. So in case there's someone that wants to become a customer support manager and feels that it's the person's calling to do it, what would you say are the top, let's say, three things you advise for that person to do um, to achieve the goal?
Yeah, make sure you are on the same team with all agents. Make sure you have a good relationship with all of them. Try to listen to their suggestions. Just like don't think you are the smartest person on the team. What else? And don't be afraid to use AI in your everyday life as
Okay, okay,
well.
yeah. Don't be afraid that you'll be replaced. Just embrace it.
Embrace it. Yes.
Okay. Become augmented with AI. All right, so bunch of questions here. So, what is your favorite customer service tool or software?
Tool. I mean, to talk to people. It's
No,
intercom.
like software tool, basically.
Software tool. Oh, jeez. Mm, I think Slack is the best for me, or
Okay,
it's not the software tool. I mean,
it is software tool, but your answer surprised me. I
yeah.
thought it would be intercom, but
I mean, like I like intercom, but I do love Slack more. I don't know, just
okay, okay, okay,
just personal preference.
good. Okay, what is your favorite book? Maybe on customer service or leadership, but maybe also in general.
Oh my God, I don't honestly read that many books on the customer service. Honestly, if I read the books, and I love reading because I'm in like book club with my friends, I choose to leave this reality and go to the fantasy world. So for me, I think, I don't know about the favorite books, but the last book I read was Iron Flame by Rebecca Yaros.
Okay.
It's kind of a new thing, I think, like about the Dragon Rider school. something,
Okay.
something
Okay. Okay.
fantastic. It's the mix between the Game of Thrones and I guess like Harry Potter or something like that.
Okay. Okay. Sounds fun. Sounds fun. All right. If you had a chance to have dinner with one historical or live person, who would it be?
It's a good question. Mm, historical life, dead or alive? Yes, it doesn't
Yes.
matter.
Yes.
I think I would go for Queen Elizabeth the second. I
Okay.
think she was a fantastic and very smart lady, and I would love to talk to her because I feel like she has the same level of sarcasm as me. So I would love to talking to her. Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. So then to really like close off this live stream, what is the one thing you can't live without?
Is it like supposed to be a person or a thing? Let's go there.
Uh, Both, I guess.
I mean, my daughter. I don't know. Yeah, she's my everything. But if you talk about the things, I guess my Kindle. Yeah,
Ah,
I don't know anywhere
okay, yeah.
without.
So you can always pick it up and read your dragon book, huh?
Yes, yes, I have thousands of books there, so
Nice,
I can pick
nice.
something else as well.
Anything you would like to share with the people that has joined the live stream before we end
Right.
it?
Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us today. And in case you have any questions, you're welcome to reach out to us. And please don't be angry in case you don't receive the reply from us. Please check your spam folders. Please check your blocked settings because we do honestly reply to every single questions we receive. We leave the inbox completely empty by the end of the day. So yeah.
Nice. Keeping things clean it means then everything we have clarity in our heads as well if we have clarity in our inbox. Huh?
Yes. Yes.
Exactly. All right. Thanks everyone joining. It was great to have you today, Katie, and we'll see you all in the next one. I see there's a couple of people joining, asking questions. So next week we'll have another Q&A session with me, and I'll be happy to answer all your questions. Enjoy the remaining of the week, and we'll see you soon all. Peace. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.